Let's get deep, going deep, Chad and JT.
Yeah, I heard it went well.
Dude,
Good
a lot
job.
of the questions that we're at, Chris, thank you for lending your expertise
Yeah,
to
dude,
our pitch, because your questions came up in that meeting.
Good, I'm glad.
And your stone face was really helpful.
Oh, no, I was very intimidated.
Oh,
Dude,
cool. I'm
Even just
glad.
Chris, because you have a very good Colombian drug lord vibe hair right now. I look back and I'm like, this man might have me killed.
Yeah. Well, I could.
But literally 2 of your questions came up. Mitchell, and then not Chad and the stepmom, but Chad and his romantic relationships came up too.
Oh,
so
okay.
2 questions you asked were
You had a good
among the
answer.
3 or 4 that they asked.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you had a good answer for that, and then JT came on just sniping, dominating intelligence, dude.
It was fun.
The
man.
references are always
Yeah, just
crush.
throw a ton. I had one answer. It was
Yeah.
20 words, 3 references.
Oh yeah, dude.
It was
Yeah.
like Jeffrey
Yeah.
Tambor and Larry Sanders, John Lovitz, and the Great White Hope, and then a Hand of the King. So Game of Thrones.
Yeah, dude.
Amazing.
Dude, John Lovitz and the Great White Hope. Just like what the.
Oh, dude, that was amazing.
Wait,
just
is that
got-
the name of the movie?
Great White Hype.
Great White Hype. Yeah.
But
Oh,
they
is
should
that the
know what
boxing
you're
movie?
Yeah,
no
Oh,
one
okay,
knew.
that's
He's
great.
so
He's
funny in it.
amazing
He's
in
such
that.
a small part.
No,
Yeah.
it-
But I
it-
trust
it's-
JT's references so much where I'm like, I haven't seen the Great
Well,
White Hope.
also,
That
if they
that
don't
exists.
know him, then they're on tilt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I set
you're
her
in,
with
and you're in the driver's
Yeah, no,
seat.
he's
you know
in
what
control.
I mean? And it's
Yeah.
like, they're going and they're Google. What was that movie you mentioned?
Yeah.
I
JT's
got
so
it
smart.
now.
If the guy does call him out, he's going, I hope you would call me out for that, because now I know I can trust you.
But these guys crushed it. It was awesome. We were nervous. Also, like one of the developers, like producers we're working with, she doesn't laugh a ton. So afterwards, you're like, did we do a good job? But
Yeah.
I think y'all crushed it. It was awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But she's
fuck
just
it.
seen it all. She's seen
Yeah.
a million pitches.
Yeah.
But we're such needy performers. When we come out, I just want them to like hug us and be like, no one's ever been that good before.
Yeah, exactly.
No one
That's
has
gotta be
ever
so.
performed
Well, that's
think-
gotta be so tough. There's no validation, right?
Yeah,
Except
yeah.
for like, because everyone's just like, we'll see.
Yeah, and you have to
Yeah.
wait a couple days before you hear.
Have you sat in on pitches?
Yeah, years ago now, but
Yeah.
I mean, it can be weird. It can be like
Were-
too quiet.
Were you
it
on
can
both
be
sides?
no,
No.
just
You
only
were-
listened.
Only listen.
Mostly.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
it was to partner for development too. It wasn't
Yeah,
like
so it was like, and like, so you're just hearing someone's idea, and then
Yeah.
you know,
but ours was more fleshed out than a lot of, or more animated.
it was
right?
good. Your guys was good. It was good. Like I came home and was like, Becca was like, how how'd it go? I'm like, dude, it's pretty tight. It was nice.
Let's go. It's
All right,
so
well,
much fun.
let's settle this out. Am I sitting out this draft?
No, what are you talking about? There's no way you're
Well, they-
sitting
they-
down.
I
The
texted you
fans
guys.
are
I
pissed.
texted
No,
you guys
dude.
about it. Dude, hearing like,
Yeah, it was like-
yeah. You said you can't even. Dude, I've
thought we could- we would always razz each other.
I've game planned with my wife, and I've told her how it's actively going, and then she's also sent me ideas, and like I might have used them. Fuck you, I don't care. And like maybe I didn't. You know what I mean? But like, who cares?
Whoa.
You know.
Hey, look, here's the thing. Now we know.
I have resources at my disposal. I'm gonna use them to win.
Well,
Smart.
I think, let's just say this. This is the spiciest we've ever been in draft.
Oh, I'm pissed
Yeah.
off.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
mad at you guys, and I've been mad.
I love it.
I kind of
Yeah.
love it, but I
love it.
won last time, so I'm also like,
You did, and
So I'm not mad. I'm kind of like, that was sick.
Dude, you're the Jake Paul of the draft world.
That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
Dude, the problem child.
I just come in, dude. I do what I want. I don't give a shit, dude. All these losers
Thank
at their
you.
freaking, on their couch eating chips. Disgusting, dude. You don't tell me what to do. I do what I want to do. My couch, dude.
Dude, I remember when he first started talking shit to Conor McGregor, and he's like having a cigar and a champagne. He's like, I'm gonna bone your wife. You're just like, whoa, dude.
great shit talk. Great
That's the
genius
best place to
level.
go. And Connor
Smart.
deserves it too. You're talking about two guys who, pal around in the same area.
Yeah.
Is he really bad in that new Roadhouse movie, McGregor?
Yeah.
Well,
Delivering
it's not his
dialogue,
fault.
but his energy's cool.
Good.
He's like, it was what I
You have to
wanted
blame the
from that
director,
guy.
right?
It's just an
Doug
odd-
Lyman. Doug Lyman's a beast. Guy directed Swingers, Born Identity, Edge of Tomorrow.
I love all those movies.
American
Yeah.
Made, dude.
He's a
He
monster.
said he
American
does,
Made, super fun.
He
movie.
did American Made.
Yeah.
I love that.
He's
movie.
a killer, dude.
He's just
TC is.
great
Also, Jumpers.
jumper, dude.
Oh,
Jumper.
That's a bad movie, but
Jumper.
But dude,
how does Jumper work? I remember the trailer for Jumper. They're like going to
They
different,
teleport,
like-
dude.
Yeah, they teleport. Yeah,
you can
Is Hayden
teleport.
Christensen in that? Is that?
Yeah,
yeah.
It's Hayden Christensen, Jimmy Bell, Rachel Bilson,
Yeah.
Sam Jackson, baby.
I love Hayden Christensen.
He's a cool
He's
dude.
a great look.
He's the best
he's
flow.
got the looks.
I like walking
best
for a
flow.
change. Makes me feel normal.
Oh, Jamie Bell.
Yeah.
Who's married to Kate Mara.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude.
Dude, girl
Dude.
with the
I
dragon
always knew I
tattoo.
liked Jamie Bell.
A
So
remake.
there's something about him. So I get it. Kate Mara.
People are saying, have I had enough public? I haven't had enough public shaming. Keep it coming. I can take it all day.
Yeah.
We're done
It's like
with
a warm
public
glass of
shaming,
milk from you
dude.
guys.
Exactly. He's
No, I'm
having
not
so
done.
much fun with this. He's just sitting there. He's sitting there. He's thinking about it alone in his room, and he's laughing.
Look how pissed they are.
I know.
They're so pissed, dude.
Don't worry,
I
dude,
know.
guys.
They're
The
all
way we do
such pussies.
the way we get them back is we got to step up and win. And dude, to set the stakes even higher, Jake, correct me if I'm wrong. Aren't we all tied with how many we've won in draft history?
Yeah.
Oh,
Everybody's
damn.
at 8 wins.
So this is a true tiebreaker draft today.
All right. Well, let's do it. Let me go to the bathroom real quick, and then we'll do it.
Here, all of
Dude,
mine out.
yeah, so
And honestly, I do want us to be like, I know I've been joking around playing like the villain or whatever, and it's you know it's a somewhat knowing turn, but I do want today to be like decent and dignified and honorable.
I like
straight
that.
up.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
are you,
He's going to
Dude,
go Google and go on AI
that was
right
a
now.
mind
The
game
guy's
he
gonna
just
go.
played on us.
Yeah, he definitely just did something.
Yeah, he's up to something.
Yeah.
There's, I don't.
Yeah, he's going to upper deck Jake's toilet or something right now, dude.
That's such.
Like,
Oh man.
What's up, guys? Welcome to this spicy draft. Stoked to have you guys with us. Before you do anything, make sure if you're watching this on YouTube, like, subscribe, comment. That spreads the podcast out to the algorithm, which is now God. So, you know, you got to say what up to God in that way, and that would be greatly appreciated by us. The support is dank as hell. Also, we are on tour. We are going to be in Pittsburgh coming up. November 7th and 8th. That's my birthday, November 7th. So if you're in Pittsburgh, come celebrate with me. We'll have some cake. Then we're going to be in New York City on November 12th. And then we're going to be in Chicago for a whole weekend. Strider will be there with us at Zany's. I believe that's the 15th and 16th. And then we're going to be in Montana, the whole state later. Brea in November 30th. Then we got St. Louis and Indianapolis and Dallas, Fort Worth, Charlotte, Raleigh, Atlanta. Let's go. Get your tickets at chadjt.com. Also, we're brought to you by the legends at the best meal kit business in the game, Home Chef. I mean, we've all heard that question. What are we having for dinner tonight? I don't know. There's 365 nights in a year. Do I have to make a decision for every night? Not anymore, because Home Chef comes in hot with their meal kits that have quality ingredients, easy to use instructions, and they're dank, okay? So, for limited time, Home Chef is offering our listeners 18 free meals plus free dessert for life, and of course, free shipping on your first box. Go to homechef.com/go deep. That's homechef.com/go deep for 18 free meals and free dessert for life. You heard that right. Homechef.com/go deep must be an active subscriber to receive free dessert. Guys, this podcast is brought to you by Hims. Hims is a legendary tonic for your hair. Not to get too personal, but I use the Hims topical spray, which has finasteride and minoxidil right here, because I got some comments that hurt me deeply where people said that I had some recession going on, and I'm not talking about the economy. So I got that stuff, and it's been doing wonders. Stabilized that. So now my flow is still looking good. I love you, Hims. It's easy to use, easy to get a prescription. I love them. Start your free online visit today at hims.com/go deep. That's HIMS.com/go deep for your personalized hair loss treatment options. hims.com/go deep. Results vary based on studies of topical and oral minoxidil. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if a prescription is appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for full details and important safety information. Let's start the show. Oh no, dude.
she's a bad boy.
King dude, right here.
dude.
Custom made, baby. And I got the strap. Dude. I got the strap. You want it? You
JT,
come and
it's
take it.
upside down.
You want it? You come and take it today, baby. You come and take it today, but she's mine.
Are you man enough?
I earned this thing.
You man enough to give us a shot?
If one of you guys can take it from me, if Aaron deems you the new champ, I'll give it up. But for right now, this is mine. And you chicken shits can look at it and you can smell it even. But you can't have it. You might never have it. This might be mine forever.
I love it, dude. Genius. A stroke of genius.
Dude, whatever, dude. Shut up.
Dude, let's just freaking Rochambeau.
You wanna go? All right, here we go, dude.
I kind of wanted to.
I know.
Oh, that's fucking.
You want
I
it?
smelt your belt, and I'll tell you what, it stinks like shit.
Yeah, you want it.
I'm coming for it. I'm gonna wash it clean because you have disgraced and defiled our drafts.
Let me tell you what, brother, when you put those cans on your head and you step into the draft couch with me, nobody's safe. No one's going home unscathed because I'm coming in and I'm going to make you tap out, brother. I'm not tapping.
JT Paul is a sick mamma jamma that I've seen in the ring. He acts like he's got knowledge, but he's got none. He's just a small dick titty fart titty sucking mother jamma. And why don't you suck on my taint and lick up the sweat as I draft the best #1 draft pick of all time.
Dude, that was good, dude. I love. I've never heard that much sexual iconography in a battle. That was sick, dude. The taint licking was good.
You're gonna lick my taint when you hear the draft pick of 05.
Dude. So today we're drafting. It's not best villains. It's biggest cowards / traitors in cinema history. It was inspired by me being friends with these guys, and we're excited to get into it. Let's throw it out. Odds or evens? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, you sick son of a bitch.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, you
son of a
sons
I don't
of
know if I
guns
wanna go
sucking
first.
on my
I don't know
belly.
what I
Dang.
I don't know if I want.
You guys
first
should throw out
either.
a 1.
1, 2, 3.
Fucking
All right, here we go.
JT.
Played mind games with me.
No, I wanted him to throw out a 1, and then I was going to throw
Here
out
we
a
go.
2.
You know what? I'll take the #1. I'll take the #1.
I want the #1. I need it.
You don't want
number
to.
one.
You don't want to go rock paper scissors.
Let's rock, paper,
look
scissors,
quick,
no
look
matter
quick.
what happens. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
You guys did that many rocks in a row?
Yeah, because I rock.
Let's go.
Everyone at home right now is hating life because the big dog, the evil, nasty, sick bastard that will come in your room and sleep with every woman you love, got the #1 pick. He got the #1 pick. And #1, am I going traitor? Am I going coward? Well, in my mind, even beneath the traitor is a coward, someone who doesn't have the gonads to act. And when it comes to all-time cinematic cowards, one rises above the rest. This guy will make your stomach churn. He'll make your blood curl. I have never been this upset at a movie character in my life. We owe it all to one of the greatest filmmakers in history. I'm going with Corporal Upham.
Great pick.
Oh, okay, coward, yes.
Yes.
Saving Private Ryan.
No one has ever been a bigger puss than this guy. I mean, he's sitting there, Adam Goldberg, who's Jewish, is fighting a Nazi to the death. It's a 50-50 fight at this point. All Upham has to do is get in there, help his buddy out, and they'll both get out alive. And he breaks. Shock gets to him. I mean, the director, the writer, they've said we're supposed to be sympathetic to him because it happened to the best of men out there. I'm sorry. My sympathy
That
is
face
zero
right there.
for this guy.
That
He
face.
folded. And this part was so iconic. It was so indelible how it burned this actor into our head. I think his name is Jeremy Davies. He could never shake it. He's always playing guys like this.
Yes,
now.
this is his pigeonhole. Weaklings. I've seen this movie a million times. I skip the scene. I can't
skip the
watch
scene?
it. I can't even watch it.
I understand why you did that.
I can't.
It's also their position fell because he couldn't get them the ammo in time, and they're already yelling, "Up, we need ammo!" And then, so he's already. But like you can almost forgive that because it's like fog of war. There's so much shit going on. But then he's right outside. He's got a fucking gun in his hand. It's loaded, and he can hear the struggle, and he doesn't move.
And he gets He gets like weak redemption at the end.
Yeah,
Talk about too little, too late.
Well,
Yeah.
on top of that, the Nazi that they take out this gun turret, right? And then there's one surviving Nazi, and they're gonna kill him, but he helps convince them not to. That's the guy who kills.
Yep.
What's his Adam Goldberg?
Adam Goldberg.
Adam Goldberg.
Mellish,
and
dude.
he kills Tom Hanks.
Jesus.
Yep.
Yeah.
And when he walks by Upham after killing Goldberg, he doesn't even care to kill Upham because he's such a non-threat. He doesn't even see him.
Yeah.
He's so cowardly. He's invisible.
Yep.
That's what cowardice does.
It's one of the most memorable moments because you're just, like that feeling of just wanting to jump into the screen and shake someone. It's like the most intense you'll ever have it in a movie.
Yeah.
Do you remember what you called one of our high school colleagues when we tried to commit a senior prank at Santa Margarita?
I called him Corporal Upham. He was not willing to go in and TP the school with us. And
Wow.
I was like, "You're Corporal Upham, dude.
Wow.
You're a weak link in the chain, and you're going to get us all detentions."
Yeah. Was he in the beginning of the movie? He's not a typist, but he's like a
He is.
He's a translator?
He's like
He's the thinker of
Like a
the team.
cartographer, maybe like a map guy.
I think
or something,
he is because
or
he
like
bring.
He has a
He's just like
typewriter.
working in like
Chicken
the logistics.
he's like
tent.
a bitch.
Yeah, and he's like,
Oh, yeah,
freaking-
and they're
but
like,
he says he wants to write a book about like how men are during combat, like the
Right.
camaraderie, but he doesn't know shit about it.
but he
It's right in front of his face.
and when Tom Hanks is recruiting him, he's like, we're gonna go to this town. He's like, isn't that Nazi occupied? You got a problem with that?
Yeah, he goes, sirs, there's a lot of Germans in that.
Oh,
And
yeah.
He goes, that's correct, Upham.
Yeah.
That's where we're going.
All right, so who's playing for second place now? Because I'm pretty sure Daddy just wrapped up the belt.
Well, I'm gonna give you a pretty good one right here, dude. I'm gonna give you because I had a one and a
Wrapped it
two,
up, dude.
and Corporal Upham was there, but here was my other one up there, and I'm going with Godfather 2.
Okay, nice.
Fredo Corleone.
That might be a better pick. Fuck.
I feel like that's the chalk number one. That's like the chalk number
Yeah.
one.
I mean,
That's disrespectful calling it
no,
chalk.
but I love yours, but it is. No. Chalk. Okay, so it shouldn't be chalk. It's canon number
Well,
one.
no,
Canon.
but talk shit. Be honest. You don't like it because you've never seen it.
I've seen parts. You know what's funny? I've only seen parts of The Godfather in parts.
See,
never
what you
watched
did
them
right
all the
there.
way through.
If anybody's ever heard me in my life, I've seen parts. It means I haven't seen it. That's also JT's go-to lie. When we're embarrassed to admit that we haven't seen something, we say, "Oh yeah, I've seen parts."
I don't ever lie, so that's
No,
funny you
no,
would say that.
JT's probably
But
taught
it's
me that.
interesting
lie.
because he's a liar.
That's a
'Cause
lie.
I've never watched him not fall asleep in a movie. I know this guy's
Yeah.
never watched something
So I guess
front to back.
Well, then I guess in his defense, he's only seen it in parts.
Yeah,
'cause he fell
exactly.
asleep.
Every time. Okay, but Chris, this is a good pick. Let's
Sniffing at the belt.
Fredo, the third brother, the one who nobody ever expected anything of because he's an idiot. He's a punching bag, and he didn't like the fact that he wasn't considered to take over the family. That his younger brother, it was disrespectful to him, but he's an idiot, and
Exactly.
everybody knows.
Everyone knows it.
So what does he do? He gives out some information that leads directly to an attempt on his brother's life, the head of the family.
Yep.
He's just such a sad person.
Yes.
He's like, I didn't know. He just always seems so weak-willed. He when he's in Vegas, he lets another guy freaking boss him around and treat him
Slapped
like a
around my
little.
brother.
It's so expertly played.
What
by
is
this dude.
Pacino's line? You've killed me.
I knew it was you.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. He like grabs his
Break
face.
my
and he-
heart.
Yeah.
You break my heart. Then he sends him off to die. And that's what was so magical about John Cazale, the actor who played him. Died young, was dating Meryl Streep at the time. And I guess she took great care of him towards the end of her life. So big ups to Meryl for doing that.
Love
and
her.
now
How did
she's
that-
dating Martin Short.
Oh,
cool.
How
I
great
heard
is
that. Yeah.
I love them.
Love to see that happen. But he only played like cowards. He's in like 5 movies. He's in The Godfathers, The Conversation, Dog Day Afternoon, and
Deer Hunter.
Deer Hunter.
Oh yeah, Deer Hunter.
And so they're all masterpieces, and he plays like a chicken shit in all of them. And he just brought so much humanity to those guys.
Yeah, he made such memorable characters that are all just like, oh, you fucking suck. You suck. And it's just, yeah, I mean, it's
And that's
also
tough.
like, it's brother on brother. It's cowardly, it's traitorous, it's both of those things. He's got it in spades, and then he just kind of, spoiler alert, end of the movie, Michael sends him out fishing and he's just sitting there looking sad. Boom,
Capped.
And so he's brave because he played cowards.
Yes.
It's brave to be like, the world will mark me as a coward because I played these parts, but it's a real part of life and I want to represent that.
What was I gonna say, dude? One of the funnier things in recent history is when Chris Cuomo got called Fredo. Did you guys hear about that? Chris Cuomo got called Fredo of the Cuomo brothers.
Hilarious.
Dude.
He attacked someone. He's like, "What'd you say? What'd you
Oh,
say?"
no,
watch
it's
Yeah, because he's Italian
freaking
too.
Robbie's called me Fredo a couple. He's
Oh,
he's
you
leveled.
can't say something
he
like
does
that.
he does that every once in a while when he really wants
Fredo-
to get a rise out of
Talk
somebody.
about
Fredo
projecting.
Don't insult me like that. I didn't insult you. Call me Fredo. It's like I call you punk. You like that?
The video surfaced on a right-wing YouTube channel, causing some to
Cuomo's a
suggest
house, dude. I think he played college F-ball. Like, he's a big boy.
He's a beast.
He's like 6'7", I think.
Yeah, he's like 12 feet tall, man.
Yeah.
He'll come at you, eat your whole family.
He's got big arms.
I love dudes with big arms.
Chris, it's a great pick, dude. You went and look, these first two movies in the pantheon of all-time greats.
This one that I've got coming up right now is a movie that's also in the pantheon of all-time greats. It's the first guy that popped into my mind, right next to yours, Corporal Upham. But this was the first one I thought of when you mentioned this in the text thread, and I go, it's that fucking guy. And I remember when I was watching this movie, and this guy did this, and he made this deal, and he betrayed not only his best friends, but all of humanity.
Yeah.
For the fucking machines.
No.
Cypher from the Matrix,
You
bro.
son of a
And he's sitting there. My brain is telling me that my body is eating this steak, and this steak tastes juicy, and I like it. And I'm watching it, and I'm like, fuck this guy. And that actor has such a weaselly essence about him. He's a good actor.
One of the greats, Joe Pantoliano.
Total weasel. And I'm like, dude, he sells out his best friends and humanity
But here's the thing.
to save his own skin. The definition of a traitor.
And to
But
live in...
here's what's genius about it, though, is the real world sucks ass. The Matrix is pretty sick. And he's like, I want you to put me back in there as a rock star or whatever. So
someone
you're kind
important.
of like, yeah, you're
someone
someone
important.
important.
Yeah.
Like a rock star. But you can see why he made the decision.
He'd rather live in the illusion
Yeah.
Yeah.
if it's awesome than live in the truth if it sucks.
Yeah.
Which is
Trinity's
why I
like,
called out Sly the other day and why I believe in draft.
Trinity
Yes.
says he set us free, and he's like, you call this free?
Yeah,
And he gestures
yeah.
around the freaking ship that they're on. Like, he's like, it's
Nebuchadnezzar.
gray, it's nasty, a lot of metal.
And he's
They
touching
eat
her
goop.
face like a true sleazeball
Oh my
coward.
god!
Oh, he's the
my
worst.
God.
How many
times have I thought of this?
Yeah.
Oh, he's like a weird molester when she goes out.
Yeah.
Dude.
Also,
Look at it. Any guy that has that soul patch you can't trust that guy.
I
for
will say
sure.
that the one thing is like
he's so good in this movie.
he looks so much like a traitor that I'm almost like, how can you guys be surprised? Like, I want to talk to the people in the Nebuchadnezzar and be like, have you looked at him?
Well, the Oracle
I
pulled him
think-
out. The Oracle's like, these guys are the guys.
I think they'd be like, I thought, I don't know, he's a human. I thought he would have been on our side.
Who's
you
going to
know?
draft the first stud traitor coward? That's what I want to see.
I know who you're thinking of.
I might be.
I know who you're thinking of. And Chad is set up here for it.
Let's see what happens here. 2 picks from
Because
Chad.
if it comes back to me and the stud is there, I'm taking him.
We'll see what happens. I don't know
yeah.
if you will. I don't even know if we're thinking the same thing. You might not be thinking.
All right,
right.
this guy is smooth.
Okay, he's thinking the guy.
This guy is cool.
Yep.
This guy, I would let him bone my sister. Ooh, that's for damn
Thanks
sure.
for picking me, man.
Yeah, it's JT Barr of the draft 2025. This guy, I want to go eat a steak dinner with this dude.
Ooh.
It's Lando Calrissian.
Oh my God!
Star Wars.
He used ChatGPT. Calrissian.
Calrissian. I don't know the last
Which here's the
name.
thing.
But I know
that's
Lando,
Riz.
dude.
He's got Riz, bro.
Calrissian.
Here we go. I was
Calrissian.
waiting for something
Look at
like
him,
this to
dude.
come up so that we could have a bigger discussion about what should be on this list.
He betrayed.
Get in there, Chris.
He betrayed the rebels
Yes.
to Darth. He betrayed Han Solo and let him become
Yep.
a friggin' statue of whatever the hell it is.
Carbonite.
Carbonite.
Yeah.
And
Liquid.
dude, I mean that scene when they open the door and it's just Darth Vader and he's like,
Yeah, just
and then they
like
shoot at him and he's just like, no.
Load up.
Huge cinematic. I mean, one of the biggest betrayals in cinematic history. The whole
Is
Star
it,
Wars
though?
universe. Yeah, of course.
really, because he
It's
then
what makes this
he then
movie
helps
amazing.
save them. What 20 minutes later?
He comes back.
He doesn't know. Like he did it because okay, the army shows up at your city. You let him in because what else are you gonna do?
but then
Okay.
he realizes
and then no, I don't think he ever had a choice. He was always going to try and betray him, but like he had to go along for a little bit. That's why I think that this is a weak pick, because like, what was he going to do? They all show up. You say, yeah, come on in. And then it's like, all right, well, like, I'm going to try and get you guys. They don't even want, he didn't know that they were going to do that to Han. He's like, they only want some Skywalker guy. He doesn't know who that is. He's trying to protect his friend. He doesn't realize that his
true.
friend's
They
best
forgive
friend is
him in
Skywalker.
15 minutes.
Yeah, by the end of the movie, he's helping him out.
Damn, I'm glad I
Betrayal's a
didn't pick him.
betrayal. He's a traitor.
And then
Betrayal's a betrayal.
Yeah, okay. And
He's
then
a traitor.
And then let's flash forward to when he's blowing up the motherfucking Death Star in the next movie.
Dude.
Freaking General
Let me
Calrissian
just
in
say,
that
someone
one.
with that much Riz.
Yep.
He's the
What are you gonna do?
he's
You
the
gotta
traitor you
You gotta
want.
let him roll.
He's the traitor you want. He's a traitor you like. I would let him bone me while
I agree.
being a traitor.
Okay, I see what Chad's gonna do. He's gonna pick all good guys that like made a mistake one time.
Thanks,
like,
man.
okay,
No one's
okay.
perfect.
Well, let's see. Let's see who he picks next.
All right.
Oh, dude, my next
This is
pick-
canon.
Yeah, it's gonna be
I mean-
Dom Toretto in Fast 8.
There's one I could go with, but this one tickles my taint a little bit more. It's Dennis Nedry in Jurassic Park.
Oh, dude, this weasel.
Yeah, it's played by, was it Wayne Knight?
Yeah, I think so.
He's played by Newman.
Yeah, that's his real name.
So he is the reason why Jurassic Park got out of control. And then, like the coward he is, he tries to escape and he gets eaten by a T-Rex while on the shitter.
What?
Yep. He gets the
You're
little guy. It's that
Oh.
guy. It's the guy
Yeah,
that spits.
Oh, he
it's
gets
the
the spit.
spitting
Damn
one.
it.
You're talking about the lawyer who
The lawyer, yeah.
he gets stuck in a car with the one that spits
in his
goo
eyes. Yeah.
You know what makes him so good too, and like really puts him over the top? It's not just his face. It's not just how he's kind of sarcastic and always like sniveling. It's that after he's gone, his computer virus program
Yeah.
Still fucking.
is talking shit to everybody.
Yeah.
You didn't say the magic word,
Pretty please.
Yeah.
So good.
dude. It's so good. And then he has. I mean, Jurassic Park goes offline because this dude.
I mean, look at
wanted
that
to steal
face.
some
Go
samples.
up to the left. Look at that face. I mean, he's a traitor and a coward.
And a slob.
And a slob.
Even when they're at his desk, they're like,
Yeah.
Jesus, look at this
Yeah.
thing. There's like crumbs and
Yeah, this is when they're like guys in tech, they suck.
Yeah, this is tech guys from Hollywood's idea of tech
back
guys.
in the day, dude. Now they're jacked. It's sick.
Yeah.
What was it? 93? What was that movie? 2, 1?
No, I think it was 5 or 6. Oh. I don't know though.
I
It's
cried watching that movie as a kid. That I got so terrified in that scene when he got killed by the little thing.
so scary. Well, that's the big ones are scary, but the small ones are freaking. No, you're right. 93. Nice.
Let's go.
All right, we got some heat. We got some tempo.
Let's go. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, you guys are way off.
I like all those picks though. I mean, I like it. And Chris had great talking about Lando. I almost went Lando, thank God. But now, once again, let me tell you, I like to keep it in space. I'm obsessed with
I like the
space.
Lando pick.
I'm obsessed with humanity. And this actor, to commit this betrayal, this is a guy you trust. You see him on screen, he's a leading man. He's a capital A actor. You go, that's the dude who's going to be the good guy. You see him halfway through the movie and you go, thank God, humanity saved. And then he says, fuck you. It's Matt Damon in Interstellar, dude.
Oh, great pick.
And you're up there and he's going to kill Matthew McConaughey and you're like, you're losing time. You need to get back to the thing. And he's up there self-serving. He lies.
This is a good pick.
He lies to everyone to just selfishly get himself saved, sends false data. He's a weasel. He's a weasel.
yeah, he's a
Both
bitch.
your picks, it's people betraying humanity.
I went for big stakes. I'm obsessed with that.
Interesting.
I'm obsessed. But I need Annie, he's a coward. He's afraid. Like he's a coward, a liar. And you know what he is? He's a competent manipulator. So it's an interesting type of
Because he uses the fact that people think of him as a hero to his advantage.
Mm-hmm.
He's built up all this personal capital where people really trust him. Only in the real critical moment where we would need it to pay off, he turns it on us.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what yeah.
I mean, it was so fresh. Weren't you when you watching that movie? Which, let's be honest, the third act, whatever. We won't even go into that with string theory stuff. But like, up until like probably like a little bit after this scene, You're like, this is the best movie I've ever seen, dude. It's so good. And then this happens, you're like, holy shit, no. And
It's true. The first half of Interstellar is the best.
Yeah. And then after that, you're kind of like, all right, is this flight going to land yet? Because I always watch it on a plane.
I watch it on planes too. I cry.
I do too.
Yeah.
Hey, someone in chat was wondering if one actor gets chosen for a character in one movie, are they burned, or can you use them for another movie?
Good question.
Like
An actor?
Could you use Matt Damon for?
Oh yeah, in another movie, he's like, you can still use Damon.
so.
Okay.
Yeah, he's had a couple good ones like that. But does it lose juice? Depends on who does the pick. Depends on how you sell it.
True.
Oh, I know who they're thinking.
I'm not worried about that though. If I want to do it, I can sell it. All right, good pick. Strider's got a good list.
Thank you.
What do I want to do here? I do pick soon.
Is this Chris right here?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Commodus from Gladiator. Oh. Kills his father. It's very traitorous.
Good call. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Old man hugs him to death.
Yes.
Very mean. He's definitely a traitor. He's
Bad
definitely
guy.
a coward. We do see him. He does fight Maximus, right? So you're like, badass, right? That's not cowardly, is it though? When he stabs him in the side right before, so
Gives
he
him a
thinks,
kill shot.
So he thinks
It's all
it's
rigged
over.
in his favor.
And he looks at him and
Yeah.
goes, patch up the wound.
Yeah, not
his
to
Praetorian
mention
Guard.
how traitor. He's and what does he say when he does it? It calls him freaking brother, and then
And Chris,
you know.
So one counterpoint is he's a bad guy the whole time. So maybe we do see these traits in him, but he manipulates Lucius, the young boy.
Yeah,
He manipulates Lucius into telling him Maximus's plan, which then results in Maximus getting murdered.
I got a hot take. Gladiator sucks.
Whoa. The movie?
no
The movie.
Disagree.
Okay, here's the thing.
Moving
I don't think my
on.
headphones
No, hold
work.
on.
I don't think my headphones
no,
work.
we're gonna skip
The
by this
action's good,
argument.
but why do guys love it?
Have you seen the whole movie or have you only seen parts?
Don't play with me, bro. Don't play with me. Maximus is not a real person. He displays zero human characteristics throughout the film. He is perfect. He is Jesus. He is God. There is no drama to his character. There's nothing for him to learn. There's nothing for him to have to change about himself. He just is Maximus. So why do we watch it? Because we wish we were perfect. But that's not art. Art's supposed to reflect back who we really are.
That's interesting
a
because
good
you say
point.
the same thing about William Wallace and Braveheart. So do you not like that movie either?
Chris, it's a good point. Braveheart has a character that might come up later in this, Robert
Yes.
the Bruce, who does go through that transformation.
Okay, so he's
Yeah.
playing dirty. I might have taken that character, guys.
I wasn't playing dirty. It got brought up. What do you want me to do? Just bail on my gladiator argument?
Yeah, because it's a terrible one. Cut your losses.
But
You're
answer me
talking
this.
about-
Is
No,
it
this is
sizzling
about-
hot?
It is hot. It's hot. As hot as the arena.
And
Chris,
if you're a stoker at home and you like Gladiator,
hey, I just want you
really
guys-
think about that.
I just want you guys to know that he does like Gladiator a lot, and he's always liked Gladiator a lot. So what he's doing right now is lying, okay, to try and win because the dude loves the movie Gladiator. We've talked about if he doesn't like Gladiator, that change happened in the last 5 days because that's the last time it came up.
You can sell out Ridley Scott for the belt?
Bro,
Yeah,
come on, bro.
Okay, like
You
dude,
can
things
sell
we're
out
just gonna
Ridley,
forget.
dude?
Bro, yeah, exactly. We can't just forget these things.
You know, honestly, I don't give
know
a
what?
fuck
You know
about
what?
Ridley Scott.
Dude, that's a lie, dude.
I can't trust anything he says. He's the traitor of the drafts.
Yeah, seriously,
That's crazy.
You know what?
Yeah.
I was on
No
it.
way. I've been loyal to these drafts from the jump, dude.
Corporal, draft him.
Corporal Draft.
You know what? Dude, fuck. I just know a stranger's gonna call me that at one of our stand-up dates. I'm gonna get fucking mad, dude. Some guy I don't even know who's probably a bigger piece of shit's
I
gonna
can't
say that.
believe you
to me.
tried to say that you tried to pretend that you don't think it's a good movie.
I just think for guys who study film, who care about, drama.
All right, he's done.
All right, stop.
Cut him
All
off.
right,
Cut
I'm
him
done.
off.
What do you
cut
think
him
about
off.
Commodus as a pick?
Great pick. Good pick.
You
good
like
pick.
it, even though he's bad the whole time. We know he's bad.
Yeah, but he
I-
still has to
I-
betray. Like even though you've seen the movie, so you know he's gonna kill his dad.
betrays
but,
his
like,
father.
It's a good pick. I think the hard part is that his critical betrayal comes early, so it doesn't have as much punch as the Damon one, which comes late. So that one's got a little more. But I mean, Commodus, when you think about sniveling, cowardly leaders. I mean, look at his face.
He's number one bad. Yeah.
Look at his face right there.
Such a good performance.
It's
by
a
him.
great movie.
And cowardly, like when he's cowardly when he's sitting there going, "No, they love Maximus for his murder." Like he's such a little bitch.
He's weak.
It's what you want out
He's
of
a
him.
bitch.
There's quite a few people in chat who say that instead of a redemption arc for JT, he's just throwing. I don't know.
Well, if they think I'm throwing as in like I'm just like giving into something, they're absolutely wrong. I'm giving it to them. I'm not giving into them.
Also, who are the geniuses going? The guy pulled out a wrestling belt playing the heel. Way to go. Way to crack the code.
Famous Brothers, History is Dank, Tony and Ridley Scott.
All right, I got
I got to get you on speed dial for these.
Great Brothers. I got 2 picks here. I'm going I'm going big. I'm going with guys we know, guys we talk about. Up first, I'm going to go big time traitor. Look, Strider did something interesting. He talked about betraying humanity. It's smart, it's high stakes, but it doesn't have the depth of betrayal of betraying someone you love. Ooh. And what relationship is more important than that between you and your spouse, you and the person you've chosen to live your life with, you've dedicated the ultimate trust and loyalty to. You guys have built your life together. As one of you goes, you both go. So my favorite betrayals are in cinema, when a husband turns on his wife because he just wants what he wants, whether it be new ass, strange as some cool detectives call it, or if it's for the moolah. This one, more the moolah, but I don't trust the disc outs and want a little bit of ass. I'm talking William H. Macy in Fargo.
Oh, this guy's the ultimate weasel. Great pick.
And what
This
makes
is a good pick.
What makes him even more Weasley is the way he talks.
Yeah.
That Nova Scotia. Oh no, I don't know where she's been. We're just looking for her. He's a car salesman, the most banal of all evil, and he sends his own wife to get put into the wood chipper.
Yep.
He is evil personified. He is real evil. It's the evil we see every day, but we can't ID. You know, in Strider's weaker moments, I see it in him, and it's just.
Hey man, I want to talk to you in the parking lot after this because I've got a car that I want you to look at. It's a Subaru 2009.
And it explodes. All right, that's one of my.
That's
picks.
a good pick. That's one of those. I was telling Chris, I was like, "There's going to be guys I don't even like." Because it's been a quick turnaround. This guy's such a weasel, dude. That's so good.
I didn't think about
phone.
Damon, though.
Fuck him on the phone.
Jake, can you put Jurassic Park next to Dennis Nedry so people know?
Smart.
Oh, that's going to help you.
Smart.
Thank you.
I'm kidding, dude. You guys are fucking mean today.
Yeah, we're
It's
getting
interesting.
sassy.
Because, brother, here's the thing. We're sitting on the couch, and anyone could get body slammed right on top of this thing. I'll send you to the 7th circle of Jake's apartment.
Now people want the title. Now that it's a belt, we're all craving mad wanting this thing. But Daddy's the only one who gets to wear it.
Or does it come in extra medium? Because I'm going to need extra XL, buddy.
You're a big boy. But you ain't going to need to worry about it. You like the big show. You're getting sent out to the developmental league because you got personality issues, dog. All right, with my next pick, I went coward, traitor. Now I'm going combo of both, but more the coward shit. Again, I think coward is worse. I'm going with the guy who is surrounded by badasses, and he wanted to be a badass. He wanted to take what was his, but he wasn't willing to defend it. And when he had his critical moment to step up and stand by his choices, he couldn't do it. This part is so indelible, it kind of ruined this actor's career. He does interviews now. He's like, I told my agent not to let me do it. He said, no, people will be able to separate you from the performance. They weren't able to. I'm going with Paris from Troy.
Thought about that one. I thought
Good pick. He's just a massive weasel the entire film. He bones Helen of Troy, which you're like, you
bones are
pick this
good,
guy.
too.
He bones her well.
And then you're also, dude, haven't you read the Iliad? This is bad news, dude.
Yeah,
Dude.
dude.
So his brother warns him. It sets up Hector to be like the coolest brother in history. But then he fights Menelaus. All he has to do is die, and there's no war. All he has to do is stand by his mistake, and he crawls on his knees and hugs his brother's thigh. He's like, dude, you got to help me out. And then even his redemption at the end, you think he's going to have some epic kill moment where you're like, all right, dude, you're all right now. He shoots Achilles in the Achilles.
Yeah, what a weasel, dude.
And then he shoots him like 4 more times, and he never gets within 30 yards of him.
On top of that, he uses a bow and arrow.
Yeah.
He has to go from a distance. He can't decide things by the blade.
Walking out of that movie, I feel like we were talking about it. Saw it with our mom, and we're like, yeah. And then they try and redeem Paris, but like, still a bitch. Like, we were
massive
just like,
bitch.
He never bounced back.
Pearls from the Sea of Pontus.
And it's too bad because if it's not for that part, I think he's got one of the all-time action resumes in history. When you go Pirates, Kingdom of Heaven, if he had a better part in this movie, and then The Lord of the Rings, like epic movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he just did this one, and I think this is the one we think about when we think about him. Yeah, they're all kids. They haven't seen any of the other movies. I mean, you're talking about just pure Philistines in the chat, dude.
I like Dennis Nedry's getting some
Was
love.
that too hot calling them Philistines?
Do what you want, baby.
You turncoat? You going with that over
No,
me?
dude. You like,
my blood.
if I was on the end, I'd be sitting there going, "You fuck!" But
Yeah, you
I'm
do.
not.
You get
I'm
mad.
here. I got
that
a
was
mic,
like that
so it
time we were
doesn't
playing
matter.
pool, and I was like,
Oh yeah, you called me a scumbag.
You snapped, dude. You were so mad.
I've never been so mad. Ooh, that picture down there.
You
I
slammed
want-
that stick, and you
I
were
was
like, "I'll kill you, dude."
Dude, you're coming after my character is very. It had the desired effect. You fucking
I know. I'm
destroyed
sorry,
me.
man.
No, it's okay.
Sorry, it was a weak move by me.
I think it's
But I remember. I never forget. Never
no, I
forget.
know, and it's nice to reminisce about it because we had a good time.
I was like 11 too.
Yeah, that's. I don't like wake up and I'm like fucking JT. I fucking remember
I still
that
think
thing.
I was like, I wake up and I'm like, dude,
Well, that's
you shouldn't have
why.
said
Well, that's
that.
what I know you do. That's why I've forgiven you.
Oh, thanks, man.
Dude, the one at the bottom where he's like, "I won't ask you to fight a war for me, brother," and then Eric Bana, Hector's like, "You already have."
Exactly.
I mean, that's the cowardice. Like he didn't, and Hector rails him about this. Like, dude, you didn't. You love this woman. What about the love of your father? You spat on him when you brought her aboard the ship. What about the love of your country? You'd watch all of Troy burn for this woman, and it's like, and then all he says is all the same. I go with her. It's like, dude, you're so fucking selfish.
Yeah.
So
Also-
immature.
And also when he's like, let's run away together. We'll hunt deer.
Yeah. It's,
Oh, dude.
And then she's like,
I know.
She's like, he'll kill you. Oh, dude.
Yeah, you think that hot babe wants to hunt deer, and he's not going to hunt it. His servants are going to hunt it and just bring him back the already cured meat.
Exactly,
Yeah.
dude.
I've seen it 100 times.
Brendan Gleeson's beating his ass, dude.
yeah.
Putting a whooping on that boy.
Is this what you left me for?
I drink to your bones.
Dude.
Pretty great line.
Dude, I would not want a big
dude.
dude saying that to me.
No.
They should have had a scene afterwards where he couldn't get hard. He's like, babe, I'm just not in the mood.
Dude, when you see Helen's butt though,
Oh, dude, for sure.
so awesome.
For sure.
Bodie.
That's
you
the butt that launched 1,000 ships, dude.
Dude, who do you think is more likely to eat butt? Paris or Menelaus?
Oh,
I think Menelaus has never
Menelaus.
pleasured anyone in his
Menelaus
life.
is just, he doesn't even know what he's eating. She's like, babe, stay targeted in one area. And he's just like, I think Paris eats butt, and he's very precise, technical, attentive.
yeah.
Yeah, he's like Strider.
yes, I'm very precise. I know exactly what I'm doing. It's been thought out, I imagine, beforehand.
You guys wrote the book on it.
Chris, you're up.
I got a lot of ways I could go. I might want to have, maybe I could get them later, but I wouldn't mind just having like a really, really sniveling. I guess I already have a couple of those, but.
You just want some chicken shit.
Or do I? It's so tough. There's some good ones still left.
Dude, my list, I'm like trying to think of these guys, man. I need to fucking.
Oh, that's good, dude.
I
That's
need
why
to
most of
Google
us study.
something, dude.
I'm gonna go.
Oh,
Oh yeah, you're googling. I thought that
ask
wasn't
Aaron what he
allowed,
likes,
dude.
dude.
I'm gonna go.
Texting
It's
him
a
right now.
henchman, so like the stakes aren't as big, but it's you gotta love Grima Wormtongue from the Lord of the Rings. Most specifically,
Oh, yeah,
Two
dude,
Towers.
the
dude.
worst, bro.
Pull up a picture of Brad Dourif in those movies, dude. Just whispering in the king's ear.
You know,
Yeah.
dude.
A lot of good memes.
I think right movie, wrong guy.
Yeah, but you know
You know
what?
what, you
I
could-
know who you're talking about.
You could go with his boss, but give me the freaky looking guy. Give me the guy who
You're rocking
when-
on aesthetic. I like it.
Yeah, give me the guy who when this lady's standing over her brother's corpse, and he's like, I'll protect you. Throw in your lot with me. Come
Yeah,
on.
dude.
No one's looking out for you anymore. I'll do it. He just looks gross. He's the guy behind the guy. It's kind of like you were talking about with like Hand of the King, like that kind of vibe, like counsel, not in front of people, just pulling shit from
Which is
behind.
implicitly more cowardly.
And devious, and never wants to put himself out there because he just wants to pull the strings, but he's not even the boss guy. He's like he's just a mechanism for Saruman.
You could almost call this list guys we want to spit on.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and it just looks gross.
And his duty, he keeps the king of Rohan possessed by the evil spell of Sauron, where he's not stepping up and saving and coming to help out over what is it, 2 towers to come to
he's
that
not
battle.
helping out his people. They got Uruk-hai rampaging
Yes.
through the lands, and the king's just sitting there because he's all fucked up. And he's like, "Why are you bringing all these troubles to an old man? Like, can't you see that he's in pain?"
Yeah, ultimate gaslighting everyone.
Yes.
And then what's also great, what they do in the movie is once the king's spell is lifted, they're like kicking him down the steps outside of the main thing. They're like, "You're not even worth killing. Just get out of here."
And then what does he do? Get out of my way! And runs. And just hightails it out of there, dude.
That was the only gig he could have.
Right.
Yeah, he was born. Yeah, that or like a second violin in an orchestra, maybe. I could see this guy sitting in an orchestra.
Yeah, he could have done that, dude.
This guy.
Not a big world mover, not a big piece on the chessboard, but just a very classic fucking evil, cowardly guy.
But a point to be made that when evil, when the machines, and you're playing your small part, you're part of it. So it's an important message.
And actuary evil's always more pathetic than like the big chess piece guys, because you actually kind of have some respect for like evil kings, because at least they're like making moves and declaring they're evil, whereas guys like this are just like always hiding in the shadows.
Yeah, and then in number 3, spoiler alert, he stabs his boss in the back when he sees that they're going to lose to try and curry favor. He
there's the
literally
betrayal.
stabs his boss in the back.
But does he have the name recognition? I don't know. Let's see
If
who
people
Strider
don't know
picks
who
next.
Grima Wormtongue is, that's on them. I can't help you. That's some of the most famous literature of all time. And the movies, grossed billions of dollars and won a fuckload of
People
Oscars.
don't read enough.
What I'm going to mention right now might influence you to pick up the book, but it'd be easier to check out the movie. It's a great movie. I absolutely love it. It's a tale of revenge as old as time.
No way,
let's
skis,
go.
dude.
Set
Let's go.
I should have
in
known you were going
France.
with this.
I know.
And one of my favorite lines in the movie, and I say this to my buddies, "Kings to you, Ferdinand." Ferdinand, huge piece of shit. He sells his buddy out to the other Napoleonic guys or whatever. He sends the Count of Monte Cristo, I forget the Jim Caviezel's character,
Edmond Dantes,
to Chateau d'If to suffer beatings for years, where he then meets with the priest, comes back. It's an epic tale of revenge. But this guy not only betrays his true best friend, sells him out to save his own skin, and then boinks his wife and has a kid named Jim, the guy who plays Superman. That's the kid.
Yeah, Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill.
What's his name in that?
The man. And when he does the speech, do as you did in Rome.
But yeah, and then he does all this to get his friend's wife, and then he's a bad husband.
And he's a bad husband on top of it.
Bad father. He like cheats on her. Like,
Yep. Oh, it's Ferdinand from Count of Monte Cristo.
Played
Guy
well by
Pearce.
Guy Pearce.
Yeah.
It's a great pick. The Stokers are going to love it, even though they probably haven't seen the movie. They're going to love it.
They're
It's
probably,
a good pick.
yeah, if you're
I've
in high
never read
school,
the
you've
book,
read the book, maybe.
but
Alexander
the book's probably
Dumas.
sick.
You know
Because the
what?
movie's fucking sick.
And this ain't even it. This is a little off pitch. I love to hear you do it. Can you do this speech that Edmond Dante does to Henry Cavill, who he doesn't know is his son, after Ferdinand the Coward doesn't show up to toast him at his 16th birthday?
Yes, he's twirling his hair. And he stands up. He sees his dad's not going to step up because he's a weasel. And he says, "Do as you did." He goes, "In life, one day you may find yourself basking on the rocks, and the next you're shipwrecked and cast out among the waves in a great tempest. But you must do as you did in those caverns in Rome. You must say, 'Do your worst, for I will do mine.'" To, I forget the kid's name.
No, and then the world will know you as I do.
Oh, yeah. "And then the world will know you as I do. You're Ferdinand's kid, the man."
It's
that
awesome.
doesn't fire you up, man, because that's got to get you going. That's
Yeah.
what we're facing every day. That's what we're facing right now. We got to get in. We got to get in. We got
If
to
you
get
haven't
off.
seen
We
that
gotta
movie,
get out.
great outfits, great swordplay.
Yes.
It's got it all.
It's really solid.
Dude, the movie's amazing. And facial hair wise, go up a little bit, Jake. See Jim Caviezel, that's the Count of Monte Cristo's facial hair. See how it's a full goatee? Bad guys, just the flavor saver.
Right.
Good guy, the full goatee.
Right.
It's a decent pick. Not huge name recognition, honestly. Not as memorable as some of the other ones, but definitely an archetype.
And yeah, we're at pick 3 here. We're later
Yeah.
in
His
the
voice
list.
went up. His voice went up and
Yeah,
on.
no, and it's pretty nice.
It's so. It's a good movie. We all seen it. There's nothing worse than having a voice crack when you're trying to make a point.
Oh,
Because it's
dude.
like, through no fault of my own, I've lost. And there's nothing I can do.
Yeah, because your own central nervous system betrays you. You're like, thanks a lot, insides. Like, I could have used you right there.
I'm trying to sound confident and strong, and my voice just cracked. So
Maybe after the day we go back to my place. Fall apart.
Yeah, baby, take it.
You like that?
All right.
2 picks, bro.
I'm going to bring it to the mob on this one. This guy, he's from Boston.
I think I.
He's a nice Irish kid who gets tainted by Jack Nicholson.
This is good.
Collie Sullivan from The Departed, played by Matt Damon.
Who are you going to tell? I erased you.
Dude, I go, okay, so he is a traitor. You know, he's the rat inside the police department, right? He's with Nicholson. He at the end, you see how much of a coward he is when he gets caught by Leonardo DiCaprio, and Leonardo DiCaprio is about to take him in to get arrested, and they're in the elevator, and he's like, "Just fucking kill me, just fucking kill me."
Yeah.
And he's like, "I am killing you." So good.
And then,
It
dude,
is
when
badass.
Wahlberg shows up like in his fucking nurse outfit, dude, and just is great.
Oh yeah.
Bro, the deep cut rumor on that is that there's supposed to be intimations that Damon and Wahlberg's character were gay together.
Oh, really?
Because when Damon comes back, he has like 2 baggies of food. Who's the other bag for? And he doesn't look ultra surprised when he sees Wahlberg. This is deep cut YouTube, like theorizing.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he can't get it up with his lady.
And he can't get it up with his lady.
Interesting.
He refuses
You
to
think
talk
it's the
about
guilt,
it.
but really it's okay.
Look,
Very good.
Look, this is what film classes are for. You know what I mean? Let's really dig in and see if we could figure out if there's something else going on.
What's the subtext to the
thing I
subtext?
will say, The Departed, good movie, but does it pale in comparison to the movie it's based on, the Korean cop thriller, Infernal Affairs?
I haven't
true.
seen it in a while, but that movie is so fucking good.
It's sick. I think I saw it on Netflix. I've seen parts of it.
I would dare say, in general, Korean film vastly surpasses that of American cinema.
This is a point that JT made, and I'm going to, pardon me for being able to paraphrase only and not quote, but, you know, in America, we love our pull yourself up by the bootstraps as our financial story and our financial drama, but the Korean drama is much more interesting. The stories of class are more dynamic, and you get to see all the scales. And I go,
Everyone's,
that's
it's
very
not
smart.
pull yourself up by your bootstraps, it's steal the other guy's boat.
I love that.
And
That's it.
that
That's
to
the
me
quote.
is real life. That's
Nice.
how it is. Stokers. I'm just kidding. We all love each other.
Well, brother, you're gonna have to pull your boot, my boot, out of your ass when we're done taking these bags.
No one's taking my belt.
Colin also betrays his boss, like his real boss. You know, when he sees a movement to get out because he's worried that, you know, he finds out that his boss informs of the FBI, he turns on him, you know, on Jack Nicholson's character.
He kills Jack.
He's traitorous to everyone. He has no allegiance but to himself.
Yeah. You rat prick.
Rat prick. I erased you.
You erased my file, huh?
All right, who's your next pick?
This is tough. My voice went out. this is a tough one. Okay, you know what? This one.
It's a fight. We're in a scrap now, dude. Voices are cracking, metals being revealed.
Okay, I'm looking at my list. I'm not chat GPTing.
I'm okay with you, chat GPT. I just thought it was good that it's out in the open.
I'm not, but
But
it gets an asterisk.
I do it to try and weaken your picks.
Yeah, we're just cutting it.
by saying that you teamed up with a computer.
I was looking at the camera.
What are you, a cipher?
Man, you know what? I gotta go with my childhood traitor. I mean, this guy betrayed the animal kingdom.
This is a
Yes.
great pick.
This guy-
Good one.
This
Love
is a first
This
round.
is
Should have
the-
taken this one
This
here.
is the first traitor
Yep. You should have.
I'm sure maybe we were all introduced to.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he killed the coolest dad in the entire Sahara.
Yep.
Scar from Lion King.
Bro, that really hurt me that scarred me
Yeah,
when I saw
scarred
that
you.
happen, dude. Yeah.
Bro, is it Jeremy Irons on The Voice?
Yeah.
Yeah, so good.
Unbelievable.
And
So
it's,
good.
and it's
Sexual,
James
dude.
Earl Jones on Mufasa.
Unbelievable. You could not have nailed that harder.
It's so good.
I mean, he looks badass too. Look at him.
And he's so, and dude, to frame the boy and make the boy think he killed his own
Oh,
dad.
yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
And he's just, and in the beginning, he's just lazy. He's kind of like the brother that doesn't do anything. He's weak. He's always been weak. And he'll do anything for power. He'll sell out all the lions. He'll let the entire animal kingdom starve so he can have the crown.
Yeah, just so he can run it into the ground. Just so he can overhunt and fuck up everything.
Yeah. He gives it all to the hyenas.
I have a hot take. Mufasa, bad king.
Wow.
How do you not kill Scar? Like his inability to see what's clearly
his brother,
evil and devious in
Right.
Scar, or you got to exile him, but you can't let him run along with you as one of the leaders of the kingdom. You have to know he's going to do that. If you get a disease in your body, you cut it out. Scar was clearly that disease in Mufasa. He had the light, but he did not have the necessary darkness to lead and cut out that evil.
He didn't look. Did he have a blind spot because he didn't anticipate it, because I think it's something that he would never consider. You know what I mean? So he had this blind spot. He still had a lot of good qualities that made him a good king. Was he perfect? No. Did he trust the wrong guy a little bit? Yeah, he didn't think his brother would ice him. But you know, I mean, like,
He's Rob Stark all day. He's like doing what
Yeah.
feels good in his heart, what feels noble, but he's
but
betraying
like,
the car stars.
he never. We don't know, but he never did anything like what Rob Stark did, where he went back on his word.
Or he's Ned then. He's Ned, where it's like, yo, bro,
Yeah.
hey, you're playing in a treacherous game here, and you want it all to be circle of life?
Naive, sure, but I think he's a good guy, and
He's
I
hanging
think he's a
from
good king.
Scar, help me, brother.
The nail.
It's so dramatic.
And the fall,
Yeah.
dude.
Dude, and then Simba goes, Dad? And he just, dude, heartbreaking.
You gotta move on. I'm gonna cry, dude. That fucking
Best
sad.
animal deaths with family. Because I think Star Wars Return of the Jedi, when the Ewok goes up to the other Ewok.
Oh, mama.
Mama. Somehow that's the
Why
only English
die?
word they know. Yeah. Heartbreaking.
Dude, that'd be so hilarious to be on set when the Ewoks are there. You're just like, this is delightful.
Heaven.
All right, hot take. Second hot take, and then we can move on. I'm sorry. Ewoks, kind of hot.
Oh,
Dude, bro.
dude.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, dude.
That's what's
I'm on
up.
board with that.
Let's play.
These little Ewoks, dude.
I'll throw some meat on that skillet.
Cutie little.
You just gotta love their vibe. It's
I
very
love it.
rustic.
Charming, very charming.
You know,
They're so cute.
they
dude.
live off the land. It's a very nice existence. They obviously know how to party. They're just fun. Dude.
Oh, dude, Chad got #1 with Kali Sulla, and I think he's gonna get #1 with Scar. You're picking up some heat,
Whoa,
dog.
you got #1 with that? Man, chat doesn't read, bro.
Guys, we have to wrap up in 11 minutes if we're gonna get to Aaron.
Okay.
Does
I'll
that
go
make
quick.
just for our picks?
Okay, so we're only
Yeah.
going 4.
Are we only going 4?
Probably.
we could
No,
speed
we
around
can,
it.
we can go to 5. Yeah.
Fuck, man. I don't know if I've got that.
Yeah, that was just
Just
get
go
into
pick.
Just get
something.
it out of the way.
Pick.
All right. I got to do a bend. It's not me if I'm not bending, dude. This guy comes in, takes his military commandos and says, you know what? The government's not been giving us our due honor for my guys that go down. And then when they launch that VX gas, he diverts the missiles on his own and betrays all the dudes that he had betray the government to fucking get the money. And he goes, we bluffed. They called it. Mission over, Captain. And then his guys, the fucking inmates, start running the asylum, if you will, because they're on the Rock. I'm going Colonel whatever, Ed Harris from the fucking Rock, dude.
Dude, Colonel whatever. Ed
Colonel
Harris from the
whatever,
fucking
dude.
Rock.
Ed Harris in the
Well
Rock.
said, dude. That was fire, dude.
Dude, that's
General
sick,
Hummel?
dude.
Oh, yeah, is he a general in it?
General Hummel.
General
I think he was
Hummel,
Colonel before,
dude.
and then when he goes mercenary, the boys call him General because he's tops.
Smart.
General Frank Hummel.
He's incredible in that movie. The outtakes, we should put that in
dude,
the
yeah.
cut of Ed Harris just freaking out in character. I do not understand your direction, sir. To Michael Bay.
Yeah.
Michael Bay's like, dude, you're just like mad, bro. You're super pissed. You're like, fuck this guy.
Wait, oh, that's a real like clip?
Yeah.
Really?
Like
You
an
ever seen it?
outtake.
No.
Oh, we gotta watch it. quick.
my
It's
so
God.
intense.
It's amazing because he can't get the line. It's incredible.
This goes to the Lando one where like redemption, but for whatever reason, I'm cooler with it in this. I don't know why.
This is a full bend. It's like usually you're thinking treachery. It's a guy who's either just straight up evil or he was a good guy who then hurts the guys
that's it.
to save his own hide.
That's it, Jake.
He
This
has
is a
a
bad
code.
guy who,
He has a code.
yeah, he's got a code.
That's the thing.
And he doesn't go against it. But he does betray his government in the beginning.
They
and then-
betrayed him first.
Yeah, true.
Well, yeah, you side with him. Like they didn't pay out his soldiers who died. Like he's looking out for the everyman that the government just doesn't care about. It's you're totally on his side.
Yep.
Well, we can.
It's a bend if it's if
Yeah.
I've ever seen a bend.
It's a good pick. I mean,
All
he's a
right.
good guy.
I'm gonna go with
You don't want to spit on him.
No. I want to get spit on by him.
Oh, you dog.
Should I go?
Yeah, baby.
I'm gonna
go
go
back to it.
with Zuck in The Social Network.
Oh, great pick.
Wait, what was it?
Zuckerberg, Social Network,
Dude, that might be the
that's a
pick of the
great-
draft.
That was
that's
a great
Chris,
pick.
that's a little steal.
I didn't even. That's not on any list.
See, I
dude.
knew there would be one that I didn't think of, dude.
Because you got to think about personal betrayals,
Correct.
dude. You got to think personal.
He steals the
Strong
Winklevi's
pick-o.
idea and codes it.
freaking cuts out Eduardo, dude, and he's a little bitch about it, dude. He lets freaking Timberlake be the front man, and he just sits back there because he's locked in.
Yep.
You know, like
Oh,
he
yeah.
He does it because
locked in.
girls don't like
and he
him.
does it because girls don't like him. And I think Zuckerberg had a girlfriend at the time, and it's now his wife, which is so funny that they made this whole movie about a girl breaking up
Hilarious.
with him, destroying him, and him doing this.
what a
'Cause, like,
artistic-
but
it's
also, it's like
better.
the movie's amazing. So nice job, Aaron Sorkin. That's freaking genius.
It's a great soundtrack too.
And I love this movie. It's
a good
I
movie.
watch it. It's
so good.
It's so good.
I need
so
to
good.
rewatch it.
And he's such a little turd.
Dude, that scene when he talks to him, he goes, "You didn't do it because you couldn't, because you can't, because you're incapable of it." And like when he like does, dude, it's amazing.
He
scene.
goes smashes the computer.
Yeah,
You can't talk to him. He's locked in.
He's right. He is
I'm coming
right.
for everything. What does he say? Eduardo's so mad.
He's right, but he's so bad at being right. Like
Yeah.
he just has no human skills.
He's AI, dude.
Dude, here's a question though. But now, Zuckerberg now,
Cool.
with the facial hair, jujitsu,
Yeah.
Living it
The
up.
hoverboard.
the chain, the hoverboard, would he have done the same thing now?
No drive.
Do you
no
think
desire.
he's still a trade? This is not. I'm not bagging on your pick. I'm
I
just
think
wondering.
he's a cutthroat businessman, and he would totally do it again.
He's He's shrewd.
And what you see is a lot of guys, they do the evil thing early, and then once they're on top, they become magnanimous and they
Right.
forget about their origins. But
Yeah.
if they were put back at zero again, they would take the necessary steps to get to the top.
His answer would be, "No, I wouldn't. I'd do it better."
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Beep boop beep boop.
All right. That's a great pick, Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice-
Thank you, boys.
I popped a Woody from that.
You know, I think we've got most of the biggies, most of the real hard hitting huge ones. For this one, I'm going to do. This is a traitor that you want to believe you can live the good life. You want to believe you can live outside the law and that your boys will still be loyal to you. And it's all fun and games because you got a code that no matter how dark you guys get together, will protect you guys as a team. But this movie reveals that all the fun, in the end, that's all it is. There is no team. There is no loyalty. Everyone's out for themselves. I'm going Henry Hill, Goodfellas.
Nice.
Oh, is that Ray Liotta?
Yeah.
Yeah, it turns.
And look, are they going to turn on him? Maybe. But the whole point of this mafiosa thing is that when it comes time for you to face your time in prison, you'll stand tall and you'll eat it because you got your boys back and they got your back. But what we see time and time again is that ain't the case.
Every man
when
has
it
his
really
price.
comes down to it, it's every man for himself. And Ray Liotta, he embodies that because you have fun with him. He's got a thrill seeker vibe to him, but you also believe he's a rat. And rest in peace, Ray Liotta. You were one of the greats.
He's so good. I love Ray Liotta, man.
Yeah, what
great
a
actor.
beast.
Great laugh. His laugh.
All right.
I mean, they call it a family, you know,
Yep.
and he betrays his. And the whole time you sold that shit in the joint, you know, you did what you had to do to get by. I need you to stop. Okay, now that you're back out, what does he do? He keeps selling coke, and what does that get you? Fucking 20 years to life, and that's why he flips.
All right, so that wasn't a hateable pick, but I'm glad I got it on there. Now I got a guy that you just hate. And there's a lot of guys who could take this spot. I wanted to go with ugly, sniveling coward to fill it out. This is a very small pick. I almost think no one's seen this movie, but to me, this one hurt me so deep to watch. I wanted to jump in the screen and just rip this person apart. I'm going with Thomas Hayden Church as the dad in Killer Joe.
Oh, yeah, he's a weasel. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so let me set it up because people haven't seen the
God.
movie. Emil Hirsch hires Matthew McConaughey to kill someone
His mom, right?
to kill his mom
Dark movie.
so they can get money. And Matthew McConaughey is like pure evil. And in exchange, she wants Emil Hirsch's younger sister, played by Juno Temple. Thomas Hayden Church is the dad. In the end, Matthew McConaughey has bullied the family so much and made them all so fearful of him that as Matthew McConaughey is beating the shit out of Emil Hirsch with a can and bashing his face in, Thomas Hayden Church is holding his own son down and saying, "Get him, Joe."
It makes my stomach drop when
Oh, yeah,
I
he's
think
a
about
bad
it.
guy.
It's such an intense spot where he jumps in.
Yeah, you think he's gonna help.
I've only seen the movie once, and the shot where he says "Get him, Joe" is burned into my memory. It's harrowing. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
It's so fucked up.
It's brutal. All right, Chris, you're up.
I want somebody hot. I'm going Amazing Amy, Gone Girl.
Oh!
Betrays her husband, dude.
And then
Okay?
betrays the guy who's going to
And then-
take her in.
Yeah.
Wow, more Sorkin, dude.
Sorkin big
Did
time.
he write it? No, never mind. Sorry.
I don't know if
He
did.
might have.
Yeah, then she takes
that's what
then
I
she takes advantage of the guy who's always had a crush on her and is a freaking creep.
Most evil thing you can do.
Slits his throat, frames him for everything, then goes back. She's also a coward because she's trying to hide out in a motel and she just gets the shit kicked out of her, but and then gets all of her money stolen because she doesn't actually. She thinks she's like smart and like rough and can figure this out, but she's not tough. Okay, and and some real tough people show her that immediately and steal all of her shit, which makes her have to go through all these. And yeah, she's so diabolical the way that she betrays her husband. Granted, not the best husband, but very traitorous behavior. I wanted to add a little bit of a marital vibe to it.
You gotta have it in there. You gotta have it's the ultimate betrayal.
Yeah.
And we've all slept there at night, looked at our partner and said, "I think she might kill me tonight."
Yeah.
I
It's
think
like
she could kill me.
when they open up the shed and it's got all this shit that he supposedly bought, you know what I mean? Like she just sets him up so perfectly to where he's the only suspect for a murder, and she's running out with a bag full of cash and dyeing her hair. I mean, it's a super fun movie. It's really, and I just really like the movie. So, but she's so hot.
Great pick. One of the best movies ever.
It's an amazing pick.
When Ben
dude.
Affleck says, "I am so tired of women picking on me."
Dude, Tyler Perry in that movie,
Amazing.
I'm gonna throw a jelly bean at you every single time you look smug, like when they're prepping him to be on camera.
Bro, me and my lady watched Medea's Halloween. I knew
So
5
funny.
people in the movie. Jimmy Tatro was in it.
Really?
Mike, who came on here,
Tornabene?
Mike Tornabene was in it. I kept watching. The girl from the Quibi dance show we did was one of the people, and I was like, I know everyone in this Medea movie.
Yeah, this Medea movie.
I was texting
It's
Chad
Fincher.
going
Is
nuts.
Social Network, Fincher.
Oh,
you
yeah,
went Fincher
I went
Finch.
Fincher.
Look, the
That's
great
true.
directors are obsessed with cowardice and betrayal. It is the
Oh, yeah.
lifeblood of drama. The lifeblood. But you don't understand that, do you, Stokers?
Dude.
No. You want to live in namby-pamby land.
All right, I got one on here.
You to the muck.
We all love hot chicks.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, they're pretty chill. Our wives, they're the best.
Hotties.
And what would hurt you the most is if your wife hamstringed you. And what's the most fun movie you've ever seen for the first whole half of the movie? Blow. And then all of a sudden, Penelope Cruz turns on her husband, and then you turn the movie off.
When she tells the cops he's got blow in the car.
And you're like, dude,
Oh my God.
you're like, you gotta have your dude's back, bro. And she fucking
She's
just
chaos,
turns him in
dude.
right there. Total
She's
chaos.
chaos.
And you know what? She's wearing the red dress. And the protagonist should have known the whole time. And this guy does get betrayed by everyone in his life. But,
Yeah, but he
like,
did write the story. Where
Yeah.
He's like, hey, everyone kind of treated me like
everyone
shit.
fucked me.
Oh, and by the way, I look like Johnny Depp.
But this is more so than just like this character or whatever, because she's cool, dude. But
And where did he learn it? His mom was always bailing on the dad. So he grew up with this psychosexual need to make difficult people love him.
yes, if we were doing therapy on these movie characters, it'd be an interesting session.
I'd pull it apart, brother.
And when we get to honorable mentions, do you want to know? I'll tell you what I almost
Oh,
took
you
after
piece of
Chad.
shit, you
Thank
motherfucker.
Yeah.
She's so crazy.
It's more so just how bummed I get on the movie after this,
Yeah.
or I'm like, I'm turning it off.
Goodfellas.
Oh,
is like that,
Strides, you
too.
went 2144, bro.
Classic Strider list.
Chad, take us home, baby. And then we got to call Aaron quick. He doesn't have much time.
All right, this one, it might be a little bit of a bend because he is a villain.
We got some of that.
But he betrays his team. But then, trying to be on the good team. But then they're like, no, you are who you are. Fuck you. Hans Landa. Glorious Bastards.
Oh.
He turns against the Nazis so they can win the war.
I don't know if he really fits the criteria.
Amazing villain. This guy.
Great- one
Wait,
of the
but I'm
great
trying to
villains
think. What
of
does he do?
all time.
What does he do?
He
betrays the Nazis.
He betrays the Nazis, but then they're like, no, you are who you are. And they cut the swastika into his head.
Yeah, I was kind of, yeah.
They still put that in there. Oh yeah, because he makes a weasel deal with Brad Pitt.
He makes
Yeah.
a weasel deal.
He helps them. Finish instead of stopping
'Cause he wants more
Operation
power.
Kino.
So he's
he sees a way out and leverages it to have the mission be a success and say that and I was always part of it and I get absolved of all my crimes.
Right.
So
but
he's-
he's been the worst
You had
guy
the
all
best
movie.
list.
Did I just ruin it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not. I think
might still win.
It's so funny because
did have the
I
best
think
list.
he technically is a traitor, but I look at this and I'm like,
He's a villain.
I don't. Well, villains can be
Villains are
traitors,
traitorous. Yeah, they're traitorous.
but I
They're-
don't.
Damn.
There's something about this that leaves me.
I think he could still
empty
win.
inside.
Yeah, you know what?
I don't know why.
Because I'm not mad at him for his betrayal.
Right.
But that's the thing.
But the other betrayals, I was like, you motherfucker, how could you betray
Right?
them?
But this is like I don't know.
Well, I guess I'm not mad at Grima Wormtongue.
I think
for his-
he's a weasel because he'll do whatever he can to be on top, right?
Yes.
Right,
He'll do whatever he
sure.
can to be on top. He'll be
Here we go.
he'll be the guy who rounds up all the Jews for the Nazis so he can be on top. Then when he sees that the Nazis are losing, he's like, no, I'm on the other side. He's a
opportunist.
He'll take any
Yeah,
opportunity he
and
can
that's
to be on top,
cowardly
and he'll
to do
sell
that.
out anyone he can.
That's what I'm
And
talking
he's
about.
sold out. He's the Jew hunter, and then he tries to be a good guy, and at
Tries
the
to be
end
the new hunter.
he gets his comeuppance at the end.
Maybe
But-
what I struggle with is that
You know what, dude? I still don't buy it, but that was a great argument.
Is that he's a traitor and then he gets his comeuppance and it's bang bang. That it's I don't. It's an interesting.
we got
one.
to. Hey, we got. Oh,
Bang,
dude, you're winning
bang.
according to the draft, though.
Wow.
Yeah.
These kids are screwy Louis.
Yeah, these
Hey, let's
kids
call
don't
Aaron real
know.
quick because we're short on time. I'm sorry, guys.
No, this is good. This
do
is
it.
good.
That's an interest. I'm gonna be thinking about that
Is it
one.
chill to draft
for-
KT as a villain? I don't know. Is it okay to draft you as a puss? That's a guy in the chat. You'll never have the belt. What's his name?
Dude, Strider, you're looking tan.
Your friend
I like that.
Dov.
Thank you, dude.
He needs to be punished. I'm mad.
What's up, guys? I'm interrupting this podcast to let you know that we are brought to you by Hims. Guys, Hims is the best hair loss treatment on the market. I highly recommend them. I use Hims. I use Hims topical spray for right here. And I also spray on the back of my dome, the crown. But I love it, dude. It's super easy to get a prescription. You fill out a form, and then they select the best treatment for you. I chose the topical spray, but you can also get it in pill form, basically like Propecia, except from Hims. And do it all online, super easy to use. You don't have to go into a doctor's office and fill out a form. And you're like, why do you need to know if I'm vaping? Like, that doesn't apply to my hair, dorks. That's why Hims is awesome. because they don't make you do any of that stuff. Hims is making treating hair loss simple with doctor-trusted treatment options and clinically proven ingredients like finasteride and minoxidil that can regrow hair in as little as 3 to 6 months. They offer chewable, orable, spray, and serum treatment options so you can find what works best for you. The process is simple and 100% online. Start your free online visit today at hims.com/go deep. That's HIMS.com/go deep for your personalized hair loss treatment options. hims.com/go deep. Results vary based on studies of topical and oral minoxidil. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if a prescription is appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for full details and important safety information. We've all heard the dreaded question of every day, what are we having for dinner? I don't know. Do I have to choose something every time? If I had it my way, I would have someone pick for me with great options, with quality ingredients, and a fun process for making the dinner. That's why I use Home Chef, the best home meal kit option on the market. They come in, dude, I made spaghetti bolognese with Home Chef. It was fantastic. Just delicious. And it's easy to use it. And my girlfriend usually cooks, but on this night, I was like, I'm cooking. And she comes home and she's like, oh my God, you did all this? I was like, yeah. And I was like, thank you, Home Chef. You really helped me out and made me look awesome. So I love Home Chef. Speedy recipes that are ready in less than 30 minutes. Oven ready kits with pre-chopped ingredients or quick microwave meals, whatever you want. Quality ingredients that can meet your dietary needs. It's not only convenient, but economical too. Chef customers save an average of $86 per month on groceries. And we all know how expensive groceries are now. For a limited time, Home Chef is offering our listeners 18 free meals plus free dessert for life. And of course, free shipping on your first box. Go to homechef.com/go deep. That's homechef.com/go deep for 18 free meals and free dessert for life. You heard that right. Homechef.com/go deep. Must be an active subscriber to receive free dessert. Let's get back to the show.
How would he wouldn't have picked the General and Band of Brothers because that's a TV show.
Yeah, we couldn't do TV.
These guys, man, I tell you.
Movies.
Hey, don't be mad at what the people want.
You're right. I need that correction. I need that correction.
I'm taking L's over here.
Yeah.
Chat.
You're right.
Chat, you guys got to watch Killer Joe to fuck with you.
Aaron, hey, dude, thanks for making time for us, brother.
Yeah. Busiest man in podcasting.
All right. Yeah, so you got something coming up at 2, right? You're on the clock?
Yeah.
All right, let's get straight to it. We're going to send you the list. You tell us who's got the best list for traitors and cowards.
Okay, I've got the list. I'm looking at it. The 4 of you. Cool. Whew, these are some good ones, guys.
Love hearing that, Aaron.
I know. I like when he says he did a good job. It makes me feel so good.
Exactly. I'm like, okay, nice. I'll sleep well tonight.
It'd be nice to talk about honorable mentions once.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
There's some that you're probably like, ooh, I didn't even think of this.
Yeah, maybe my last pick.
But who knows?
Huh, okay. So it's cowards and traitors.
Correct.
Yeah.
Make of that what you will, as per usual.
Oh, Sam LeGros has a good one.
Yeah, 2.
What? Sorry?
No, go ahead.
Who's Fernand Mondego?
The bad guy from the Count of Monte Cristo. Yeah, I know.
Okay. I have seen the movie, so I'm familiar. And then Frank Hummel was from The Rock?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Yeah, okay, good list. All right. Do you need me to recap them?
No, you can just hit the picks.
Okay, picks. All right. Whew. Oh boy. Yeah. Okay, I think. All right, let me see. Okay, I think I've got my picks. I think definitely my 4 is Cypher, Matt Damon, Mandingo. Wait, that's not right.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Frank
Mandingo's
Humble,
a hero.
Penelope Cruz.
Interesting.
Is Matt Damon really is he more of a coward in that movie?
Coward
In Interstellar?
traitor? Yeah, I'd say he's a coward and a traitor, right? Because he saves himself at the expense of humanity. Sounds pretty definition coward traitor.
Oh, okay. All right. Then, man, this is so Hans Landa being a traitor is just at the very end where he kind of makes a deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he'll sell out anyone to be at the top.
He's pretty steadfast in his beliefs. I don't know. When literally Hitler's dead, he's like, all right, I guess I'll talk.
He's
still
not.
gets a-
He's not dead yet.
Why does someone in the chat say hate to say it, but Chris wins again? Why do you hate to say it, dude?
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Back to back. You're
I
gonna
appreciate it,
You
though.
might go back to back.
It doesn't matter. I'm still happy you say it.
Oh, dude, Cream Jeans came with a hot one. Damn, that's a good one.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Oh,
It's a good one. That's a good one.
that's a
damn
great
it.
one.
We did him on our villains list.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I think my 3 is going to be Lando Calrissian and Dennis Nedry. Whoop. Oh, sorry.
Damn.
Spam call in the line.
Oh, I think you're gonna get it.
So we've got 2 left. I think. Ooh, man, Corporal Upham is such a coward. Oh my God. And Paris and Troy is just one of the worst characters in history. But I think I'm going to go with that list, number 2. My number 1 pick is going to be Fredo Corleone, Commodus Gladiator, Grima Wormtongue, Zuckerberg in Social Network, and Amy in Gone Girl.
Nice.
I love you,
Who picked
Aaron.
it up?
My brother won again. Did I lose
Wow,
you?
you did do it again.
Did I lose you with Killer Joe as the dad, the Killer Joe dad?
No, you didn't lose me with that.
Mine was just so good.
Yeah, I think Fredo and Commodus and Grima 1, 2, 3. That's amazing.
Have you really
And a
thought
good
about
round
Hans
out.
Landa though? If you really think about it,
Scar is just a villain, but I guess you could call him a traitor.
bro.
He's for sure a traitor.
Kills his brother.
He never shows allegiance.
I mean,
gotta kinda show
Commodus
That's
is
my
a
thing.
villain.
Isn't Mufasa the loser of that movie for not knowing that you got to kill Scar?
I mean, he assumed he had him beat. He didn't count on his kid being precocious.
I won't make that mistake.
Yeah. So how did it go down then? So Chris has the Fredo list.
Chris, JT,
Corporal Upham is JT,
Chad.
and then Strider last. Sorry, buddy.
It's all right, man. I still love you. I still love you.
Yeah.
Who is Ferdinand Mandingo?
Technically, you know what?
Yeah, it was.
Having Jake put the new movie in the thing might have helped you. My words might have come back to bite me, dude. I might have needed that.
All right. Well, thank you, Aaron. Good luck with the gig at 2. We miss you, bro. We love you.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Later,
You're the
Aaron.
man.
Later.
Chris, congrats.
Thank you, dude.
Daniel Craig, Road to Perdition. Bob Sugar, Jerry Maguire.
Bob Sugar.
Oh,
That's
Bob,
a really
dude,
good one.
Bob
Sugar's a good
Sugar
one.
is fantastic.
Cream Jeans was the one who said Billy Zane in Titanic.
Billy Zane,
Zane.
Titanic. Jason Alexander, Pretty Woman. The dad in 28 Weeks Later at the beginning.
Yeah, running away from the.
And then
his wife.
and then the 2 that I really wanted to do, but it just didn't work, was Jonathan Rhys Meyers in Match Point.
Oh yeah, he's a bad guy. He's
bad
a bad guy.
So evil and so normal evil. And then the last one, and it was just too small of a part. But to me, this is the ultimate personification of just male weakness and cowardice, is Dirk Diggler's dad in Boogie Nights. It's
yeah,
one shot.
dude.
You barely know him, but the mom is just humiliating.
He doesn't do anything.
Dirk.
He's
And
just
then
sitting.
it's such a smart move by Paul Thomas Anderson. He just cuts to the dad and he's just sitting there, dead in his eyes, no fight in his spirit.
Yeah.
That's
Tough,
a great one.
Tough.
Dude, Bernie Birnbaum, John Turturro, and Miller's Crossing.
Amazing.
if you haven't seen Miller's Crossing, it's amazing. It's just, I felt like nobody, like, it's just not a big enough movie, but it's early Coen brothers. It's one of the most Weasley characters of all time.
Wait, what are you doing? You got to give
Isn't
that to
that my
Chris.
belt?
Yeah, give that to
Are
Chris.
you trying to wear my belt?
No, you don't get.
You
the
don't
belt.
do that.
You don't
Dude,
get the.
Mr. Orange and Reservoir Dogs.
Okay,
He's
yeah,
a traitor.
yeah.
Great
And the whole
traitor.
movie revolves around
I've only
it.
seen parts.
It's really good and it's
That's
short.
just- I know it's
Dude,
Tarantino.
Dr. Elsa Schneider, Indiana Jones, Last Crusade.
Oh yeah, she's
Dude,
totally.
hot doctor chick, Nazi.
Yep, and her Indiana's dad are Eskimo bros.
Yeah. Paul Reiser and Aliens. That
One of
one
the
would have
great
made.
ones. If- you
That
know,
would have made Aaron.
I thought
crazy.
about
I've only
doing
seen
that, but
parts.
I honestly, only think I've seen
Oh,
the
he's
second
so
one.
he's so just like, it's the very classic like.
He's just playing the whole time, right?
Well, he's just he's a company man, and he's willing to fuck over everyone, and the way that he goes about it is just, it's great. And if you've only seen parts, watch the whole thing.
Is that Alien or Aliens?
That's Aliens, which is sick. Benny from The Mummy.
Amazing.
Oh, Benny's a great one, dude.
Also,
Benny.
how he's got every different religion on a chain. You
Yes.
know what I mean?
Yes, and he
Like
kisses them
what
all.
a coward that
Yeah.
he's just sitting there, like he's just sifting through and be like, oh, I hope one of these works. Like has
No
nothing
code.
that he believes in, no code, just like wherever the wind blows, however I can survive this. Total coward move.
Yeah, save my own skin.
And leaves people for dead multiple times in the movie.
Dude, I think I put Benny and Loki in the fun traitor coward
Yeah.
category where they're always saving their necks, but by the end of the movie, you're like, I want to spend more time with that guy.
Well, there's great characters. Loki was super
Loki
fun.
for
Oh,
sure.
dude, Ed Norton in Italian Job.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, Ed Norton in a bunch of movies. Worm and Rounders.
Yeah.
Piece
Yeah.
of shit. And then people had the Aaron character for Biggest Betrayal and Primal Fear.
That was
I saw that too.
interesting.
I was like, interesting.
Yeah, but you're like, he's never supposed to be a good guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, Italian Job, selling out Donald Rumsfeld and then stealing all the shit that they like.
Yeah.
that he took all their dreams
Because he had no
none.
imagination.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna do. What about Hans from Frozen, the prince?
I saw him on some
Saw
lists.
him on some lists.
Yeah. He's
He
a
was
bad
the
guy.
stud. He was the stud I was talking. You rarely see the stud betrayer.
Dude, the hot robot in Ex Machina.
Oh, right.
Because I
Oh,
would totally.
Ava? Is that her
I
name?
would totally fall for like.
for sure.
Yes.
She's
You
designed.
know what I mean?
Bro, she
They're
can
like,
straight up
they're like,
get
no,
it."
I'm a good guy. You're right, and you're in love with me, and I'm in love with you. And then she's like, I'm a robot. I don't give a shit about you. And I'd be like, fuck.
Ultimate way to
I'm
get
so
someone to be a
stupid.
patsy for you is to make the person feel like they're not like the other ones.
Right.
This drug dealer in Vegas one time came up to me and Reggie, and he just started talking to us. He's like, he was black. He's like, you guys aren't like other white guys. You guys are cool. And we were like, dude, that's awesome. We hung out with like for 3 days. He lost all of our blow. He took way too much money from us. And then on the last night when we had separated, he just came back to my door at 4 a.m. He goes, I need $40.
Amazing, dude. Amazing.
That's so smart.
Did someone say the girlfriend Get Out?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, she was good. You know, that one didn't hurt me that much though.
No,
Maybe
it's
just
almost
because
like
I
she was
already
playing-
expect.
That's what she does.
Yeah, I
that's what
already
she does,
expect chicks
exactly.
to do
That's her
that
thing.
shit. That's why there's no chicks on my list because I'm just like, yep.
And also, it's like, I'm glad he boned her.
Yeah.
For sure.
You know?
For sure.
He got his.
Sure.
Like, I don't blame him.
All right, dudes, well, great draft.
Donnie Brasco.
Donnie Brasco.
Donnie Brasco, yeah.
Kawabunga.
While we're still on the topic of Traitors, JT, did you want to talk about your 60 for 60 experience?
Well, so I don't know if it'll be out yet, but I will say this. I did 60 for 60 with Willie D, and he pulled a fast one on me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he had someone I'm competing against in the Burbank campaign come out and debate against me.
Whoa.
No, really?
Yeah, and it was like pretty underhanded. I was pretty upset on camera, and I'm feeling it now. I hung in the pocket. It was like he threw a pop quiz at me, but I had studied. I
Yeah.
brought the heat in that debate, and and the other person he brought on to debate me, I actually told her at our debate on Sunday that I was going to vote for her, maybe instead of me, because I respected the way she was campaigning so much.
And then she said yes to do this. It's kind of odd.
And she knew she was going to do it. So it was very underhanded. When she came on, it's weird, but I was so mad. I was just staring at her. She could tell, you could see in real time her be like, oh, I shouldn't have done this. And then we had a really good debate. She really knows her stuff. But Willie, I didn't expect that from him. I'm coming after Willie D now. Because, here's the thing. He's a nice kid. And he's campaigning for Kamala, who I'm also voting for. And they say he's like the smart one over there. He doesn't know shit. He said healthcare was like his big issue. I was like, who do you read on healthcare? He's like, no one. I was like, well, then why are you such a supporter of it?
And then he was like, well, I had a teacher in college who knew a lot about history. That's who he referenced. We'll do a debate on healthcare, something that matters. We'll educate people, and we'll see if you can put your money where your mouth is, little Willie D. I'll chew you up,
Damn,
bro.
that's really
Let's talk about
intense.
Yeah.
something for real, dog.
Dude.
I will chew you up.
Wow, the gauntlet has been dropped.
Are you gonna keep the debate in the episode?
Yeah, it's in there. Yeah, you guys can watch it. I mean, it'll be a good watch. People will be into it. But Willie, I want you. Let's debate. Anything you want to debate, I'll debate you on it.
Let's go.
Wow.
Because if you want to set people up, you got to be ready to stand in it, brother.
Ethics of
And
gotcha.
I don't think you got it, Willie. I don't think you'll actually show up. Because I could see the fear in your eyes that day. You were scared. Your whole crew was scared. I was mad dogging them. They all had their heads down. Little chicken shits. So I want you. Healthcare debate. Stand up for what you believe in if you can actually learn about it.
Wait,
That's
dude,
what's up.
Well, here's the thing. They're trying to play with the big dogs, right? They're young whippersnappers. They're trying to get in the prank game. There's a line, and you got to toe it.
They don't know the code.
They cross the line.
They're brand new.
Your ass is mine.
And here's
Yeah.
the thing. He's like, dude, I care about healthcare a lot. I'm like, what do you care about? He's like, I just think it's important. I was like, well, learn something.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Sounds like a
I
real
had
soy
no
boy
idea.
response to me,
You know?
dude.
Look,
love
I
it.
don't know about you guys, but I think the economy should be good sometimes.
But why, Chris? Chris, but why?
Well, let me explain. This one guy, he told me that it was good to do that because it's good for the country because you want to have good import exports.
Yeah.
Good call.
Supply and demand.
But you know what?
Sure,
This,
yeah,
but you
that's
know what-
one way to put it. I wouldn't say that, but that is one of the aspects for sure.
I mean, dude, don't even get me started on immigration. You guys know. You guys know.
this
how
is
much
your issue.
It's my thing.
yeah,
Dude, why?
Oh, dude, there's a thing called a border,
Right.
and it's tricky.
Dude, and you know what else I don't like? I think Donald Trump seems like a mean guy, and I can't believe people would vote for him. It's like, yeah. Let's keep going. So we're going to put on the debate, and I'm going to cook your ass,
I want
bro.
to see that debate, dude.
Yeah.
Let's
yeah,
go.
yeah. I want to see
Bring
Big
him on.
Bro
The
destroy you while he's
The
wearing
pod.
a fucking belt. While he's wearing a WWE Championship belt.
Chris, are you going to let him borrow that belt?
Yeah, I did. I said, hey, JT, you can have
Okay,
it.
good
I know
call.
I won, but you can have it for a week.
I debated
maybe
on
two.
Sunday in front of the Masons. They were yelling at me, telling me I was being too compassionate about crime. And I said, look, compassion is functional. It's not just a feeling. It helps our society. A punitive police state is not going to cure poverty. I say that when people are staring at me and they're putting the gun to my head and telling me to back down. You think I'm afraid of you, Willie?
This is a good, because what JT used to say in that situation was, oh yeah, I'll fuck your dad. So he's really growing as a
It's a great
politician and
line.
a person.
Yeah, that's great.
That's a great
Be
line. Look,
alive. Hey, you know what? I feel alive, though.
can I
man.
tell you something?
But you
though?
will fuck his dad also.
I will fuck your... Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, the way he was talking about him, too, they don't sound tough at all.
Yeah.
My dad and me, fuck his whole family lineage,
Dude,
bro.
my favorite, one of my favorite lines in American Wedding: "Go blow your dad, my dad."
Dude, that's actually the issue that I care the most about is dads getting boned.
Yeah, dude.
They need it.
Yeah. Well, I think it calms everything down unless it heats things up.
Correct.
I've been telling dudes
I've
I'll fuck their
studied these
dads for a
things.
while, but this is the way to do it with my mind, not with my cock. Fight with the right side of my body.
Dude, let's fucking go. I love that. Dude, the gauntlet's been dropped, baby.
Wow, dude. Dude,
I want to see that
I
debate.
mean, Strider on your next Friday beers trip. Are you gonna bring?
Strider's in the middle, dude.
Yeah, are you gonna bring the heat to Willie D?
Yeah.
Or-
You know what? I'm actually very glad that JT's a direct, straight shooter, as a candidate should be. Candide, open, wide open. That's where we get candidate from. JT has always been the biggest open book, which I was talking about that episode. I was like, I didn't think they're going to be surprising with anything.
Yeah.
But now it's out there, baby. So I'm just going to be like,
I don't need anyone to fight my
yeah,
battles
exactly.
for
I'm
me.
just
I'll
going to
fight the whole world.
Willie
solo.
might come
Yeah,
up
I'm
and
not
ask me.
stir up the-
He's like,
No,
does
no, I
JT
know. He's in the middle. He likes World War II movies. In World War II, he'd be Switzerland, though. All right? I'm on the Allied forces. I'll come after everybody.
But I think the debate would go down, and I would love it. I go, Willie D, you better prepare because JT does know his shit. He could debate for even who's the guy that used to do it? Who'd be like, give me either side. I'll
That's what,
debate
I was going
it.
to tell him that. Give me either side, and I'll cook.
That's what I was gonna say. Let JT
And I am
debate
for
either side.
expansive healthcare, but I'll do the other side just to make sure he works on it. Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna cook his ass, but it's good we learn, and that's what I'm after. It's just to learn.
Strider, just to stir the pot a little bit, were you feeding him information about JT? He seemed to know some things from you when he came to the pod.
I did. The information that I gave was JT loves bra. Everything I gave was fun stuff that you'd have fun with. I was like, you like to read.
I did the same
bath.
thing for you when you did your episode. I gave him info on you. That was all good. You're supposed to do that.
we all did that.
Do some fun stuff that you can be like, oh, here's a funny thing. Like I told him about you used to nothing I gave is something that you haven't like really already shared here on this platform.
Yeah.
Right. The reading in the bath is like, that's a fun.
That's a fun one. I told him
I'm proud of most of my red
carpool.
flags and weird stuff. Yeah, I talked about that.
So I'm like,
no,
those
I
are
don't
all
hide
fun.
nothing.
The stolen car.
Maybe he didn't understand how. Oh, I didn't mention that.
But
JT's
here's
talked
the
about
question. I got nothing to hide. I'm an open book.
That's what
But
you said.
Does he have stuff to hide?
Really? Because
Should we get into that? Because I might.
Jake, you know what I might do?
I might do something weird.
You know what I might do?
I might do
Oppo
research, and I might get weird.
On one of
Are
my
you
Friday
ready for
boys trips,
that?
I might be, hey, Willie,
Yeah.
Willie, come hang out, dude. Let's talk. Bro, what are you really into? What are your deep interests? And then get the juice for JT.
No, you don't have to
dude,
do that.
no,
You
dude.
stay
No,
out
we're
of
gonna
this.
hire a professional ex-Mossad. They're gonna look into this guy.
I'll do
They're
something
gonna look
like that.
into him.
I'll
Okay.
do something like that.
Dude.
Hey, because here's the thing too. I like when someone's. I've said this my whole life. I like when someone's bad to me because all it does is give me permission to be bad to them. I go, oh, okay, the gloves are off, and now I can be the dirty demon that actually lives inside. I can't do that with Chad and Strider or my brother. These guys are all upstanding guys. That's why I hang out with them. They all pull my morality up. But I can get dark and I can get into the muck. So I'm happy for this opportunity.
Yeah, you don't want to have a knife fight in the mud with JT. No chance.
No, I played basketball with him.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, dude.
Dude, we were playing.
Oh my
dude,
God.
We were in the writers' room playing basketball, and he just. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, dude, the guy was
no,
unreal. Dude, we
horrible.
were putting up shots. We're like playing horse. He's playing defense.
No, but he doesn't. By defense, what Strider means is he mugs the fuck out
I got
of
better
you.
about it as I got older. That was in high
Yeah,
school.
until
I
you
grew
go
out of it.
down 3-0.
No, no, I grew out of
then
that.
you're like, well, we gotta grind back into this game. So I'm just gonna start fouling. Call it, and then you just take the ball back up,
dude, yeah.
so
I
you
only-
get beat up again.
But I only did it in critical situations where I was like, look, we got to shut this guy down. I got to out
Yeah, but the thing is, the
critical.
critical situation can be 25 minutes of a
Are you talking
backyard
about the
game.
Nooch thing? When
I
when
don't
ripped the
remember. Why
ball
did you
up?
destroy Nooch one time?
Dude, Mom Len can find some dirt on Willie D.
you know,
Dude, amazing. I'm really good at finding dirt
every time
on
I got
someone.
excessive like that, John Daniels would always come up to me and go, "Hey man, I know everyone's mad at you, but I'm proud of you." he's like, "The team needed you to do that." I'm like, "Thank you, dude. Thank you."
Daniels
I know.
loved the madman. He loved
Well,
the
yeah,
grid.
he always loves that.
Whenever me and Ross would act like a psycho, everyone would be mad at us,
And then he-
Daniels would come up to us and be like, "That was hilarious. You did the right
Yeah.
thing."
If he wasn't, he would either do that or he would just be laughing his ass off, like holding his belly, like going like, and everyone's going, no. He's going, and that's all. And then, dude, if you're being crazy like that and you see one guy laughing, that's all you
That's
need.
all it takes.
It was, he just put
That's
gas
all you
on the
need.
fire.
Exactly.
And there's really no line you could cross with like if it was two guys fist fighting, he'd be like, one guy maybe will pin another guy. He's like, all right,
Yeah. Or like afterwards, he'd be like, I don't know, it was a little much,
Dude,
but
one
you know,
time-
it's funny.
I went to. I would actually break up a lot of it, but I went to sleep, and I woke up in the morning and they were like, "Dude, there was a big fist fight last night." And so one of our buddies started it, and then our other buddy started beating the hell out of him. And as he was beating him up, John Daniels was there, and he goes, "Wait, slow. Thought he was breaking up. He just goes, grabs a joint out of the one guy's hand,
And then like gave like a continue.
Because John was always like, he was probably the best fighter in wrestling.
Yeah,
Like, he
he's
was
the best fighter.
He was
He's
the QB,
unbelievable.
but he was also jacked.
He's
That's how he was able to-
explosive.
That's how he
Yeah.
was able to stay calm for most of that stuff.
Yeah, he's
You know,
so explosive, and he has
He kept a level head.
incredibly strong.
so
base.
where he could just enjoy it. For
The one time he
spectacle.
did get pinned by Risinger.
That's all he'll
kidding,
remember
kidding.
from this.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Good draft, fellas.
Good draft.
Good
Chris,
shit, Chris.
I'll have to give you your belt later. I think Daddy might hold on to this.
Yeah. Hey, sounds like you need to pick me up. Have fun.
Oh, you motherfucker! You piece of shit! You want the belt? Come take it! I'm kind of doing it to piss off the Stokers. I'm not giving up the belt. It's my belt. I'm keeping the belt. If they want it, they can come and get it. It's my belt.
Yeah, ask him to come to your house again. That was smart.
Better to just have it happen than to worry about it.
Legends.
In case
Good
anybody's
stuff.
wondering, we're still sick. We're still undefeated in fantasy.
Let's go 6-0, baby.
Fuck yeah.
Any of the high school boys listening, go fuck yourself.
Dude, I mean, just to recap, I think this might be up there with the Babe Ruth pick when Aaron goes Ferdinand Mandingo.
Oh my gosh, dude.
That was
No one knows that guy's name. It should have been Guy Pearce, dude.
It's just Guy Pearce from The Count of Monte Cristo is.
This guy will eat a porterhouse and hit a home run, dude.
He did a lot of that stuff drunk, dude, which there's something to be said for that.
There is.
He's a huge alcoholic, and he executed. I don't see Shohei Ohtani down in whiskey fucking showers and going out there. And
Shohei Ohtani. Are you guys Dodgers or Padres guys?
Dodgers, Stros, baby, all the way.
Stros.
That's crazy villainous.
Yeah, why do you like
I know, I love it, dude.
Stros?
Dude, because fuck the Dodgers. It's so funny when they lose.
I forgot about the Angels.
And we went to that game that one time with Trevor. Was
Yeah,
that
exactly.
was
Angels
fun.
than Dodgers.
It wasn't going to a Stros game and being in their stadium so much better than Angels Stadium. I've only been to a couple baseball ones, but it was
Went to a
tough.
Going to
Stros game.
Stros?
It was when
Minute Maid?
our dad was
Sick.
like getting diagnosed and like getting for when he was dealing with cancer. So like it was like
Sentimental.
very, very emotional. And then they were super good. And Trevor gave me World Series shirt. So I was like, hell yeah, I'll just start cheering for them. And plus they beat the Dodgers cheating. I think that's so funny.
And baseball's about fathers and sons, dude.
True,
That's
true,
Field of Dreams.
true.
It's about throwing a catch, and I'm about to have a catch with my son.
Dude, that would be sick.
I played catch with my dad on the Field of Dreams.
Whoa!
Because it's in Iowa, right where I grew up.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. And then I walked out of the corn like they do in the movie. It's pretty sick.
No,
That's cool.
Fuck yeah.
All right,
All right,
dude.
bros. Good stuff.
Shit. Love
Good
you guys.
shit. Love you, bros.
Belt's mine.
If you need advice, these guys are